Yes. Yeah. 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 Morning all. So myself, I'm Vijay. Like I hold 20 plus years of experience, right? So nearly like 10 plus years of experience in Python environment, right? So as part of today's demo, I'll be covering the following things. Before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not, everyone? Yeah, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear? Right. Yes. So as I said, I myself am Vijay. Like I got 20 plus years of experience, right? My experience includes design, development, and implementation of Python and Django based applications. Well versed in implementing different Python libraries like NumPy, CP, Pandas, PyTables, Matplotlib, CP, Scikit-learn, TensorFlow, right? In this way, working with many Python modules and applications, right? So I'll be discussing the following things as part of today's session, right? So at the end of the session, I'll be giving time for you, right? If you have got any general queries, right? So I'm starting with why Python? Who can learn Python? Why Python? We have got already many programming languages. Mm. So any programming languages, why again Python? We have got many other programming languages. Why again Python? So Python is not a kind of technology which is very recently introduced. It was introduced in the year 1989. Almost like 35 years back it was released. But all of a sudden, why Python is suddenly super popular means if you go back like 15 years or 20 years back, right? 15 years, 2010, 2011 or 12, right? People doesn't know. Most of them doesn't know that there was a programming language like Python. Why all of a sudden Python is suddenly super popular? Reasons which makes Python super popular. And who can learn Python? What are the who can learn Python, right? Anyone can update with Python. Anyone can learn Python. The Python statements looks like normal English statements. Yes, Python statements look like normal English statements. They are not as complex as other programming. So I'll just brief you by taking a task, implementing the task in multiple programming languages. Implementing the task in multiple programming languages. You can just check coding wise, length wise, complexity wise, how simple the Python statements. How Python was built by taking the features, advantages from different other programming languages. It has taken some features from one programming, some other features from other programming. In this way, from multiple programming languages, Python has taken the features or advantages. That's why we call Python as a hybrid language. Python real-time applications. Python real-time applications. What kind of applications are we developing today by using Python? Python mostly used for developing what kind of applications? Who are using Python today? Who are using Python today? And topmost applications built using Python. Understand here? Topmost applications built using Python. Right. Python features, Python comparison with other programming, coding wise, length wise, complex wise, you can check, and reasons why Python is suddenly super popular. Reasons why it is suddenly super popular. And Python job market, current job market of Python and scope of Python in the coming years. Right. Why Python, right? So starting with why Python, I define Python in 5 lines. I define Python in 5 lines. Let's check with this, right? General purpose programming. It's a general purpose programming. So what do you mean by general purpose programming? Before Python, there were some programming languages, if you heard about those, like Pascal, Fortran, Pascal, Fortran, COBOL. These are Pascal for complicated mathematical applications, Fortran for scientific applications, COBOL for business applications. So these are called purpose-based languages. Purpose-based languages. Purpose-based. They are used for purpose-based languages. They are used for a specific purpose, not for all the purposes. Pascal for mathematical applications, Fortran for scientific applications, COBOL for business applications. Purpose-based, not for all the purposes. But a language which is suitable, a language which is for developing, suitable for developing any kind of applications, a language which is suitable for developing any kind of applications. Such a language we call it as general purpose programming. Such a language we call it as general purpose programming, which is suitable for developing any kind of application. Such a language we call it as general purpose programming. Example of this is Python. Using Python, any kind of applications we can develop today, like automation applications, web applications, animation applications, graphical applications, data science, big data applications, networking applications, embedded applications, desktop applications. In this way, wide varieties of applications we can develop today by using Python. It is not for a particular purpose. It is not purpose based. It is for all the purposes. Purpose based language. Okay. It is suitable for developing any kind of application. Such language is called as general purpose. Secondly, right? Second feature I can say, right? Yes. Multi-programming features. Python has got multi-programming features. What all the features we see in different other programming languages, all those features we see in Python. What all the features we see in different other programming languages, all the features we see in Python. Python has got multiple programming. Because of this multiple programming feature, we call Python as a hybrid language. And it's a high level language. Python is a high level language. There are two types of languages here. You need to understand. Two types of languages. Low level languages, and secondly, like high level languages. Low level languages and high level languages. Low level languages, example like assembly level or machine level languages. Assembly level or machine level languages. These are not human understandable. Firstly, they are not human understandable. Assembly level language or machine level, that is low level. They are not human understandable. They are not portable. They are not portable. Machine dependent. Machine dependent. They cannot run on all the hardware and all the operating system. They're not human understandable. They're not portable. They're machine dependent, cannot run on all the hardware and all the operating system. High level languages, example like Python, they are human understandable, they're portable, they're machine independent, can run on all the hardware and all the operating system. Check it. Human understandable, they're portable, machine independent. Machine, human understandable, portable, machine independent. Can run on all the hardware and all the operating system. Okay, fine. Interpreted language, interpreted language, line by line execution, right? Which makes debugging easy. Here also we got two categories, right? Here also we got two categories, right? 1 second. Compilation languages, yes, compilation languages and interpretation languages. Compilation and interpretation. Compilation, interpretation. Compilation example like C language. Interpretation example like mhm. C, C++, all are compilation languages. Interpretation like Python. Python is an interpretation language. You see the difference between compilation and interpretation. If you got some lines of code, if you got some lines of code, in the case of compilation, it executes our entire code at once. It executes the entire code at once and displays if any errors you got. In the case of interpretation like Python, statement by statement execution, statement by statement, which makes debugging easy. Statement by statement, which makes debugging easy, right? Yes. So Python is an interpretation language and user-friendly or programmer-friendly programming, which provides simple syntaxes which looks like normal English statements. So general purpose programming, any kind of applications you can develop today by using Python. Multiple programming features, what all the features we see in different other programming. So all the features we see in Python. That's why we call it as hybrid language, high level, easily understandable, portable, and machine independent, can run on all the hardware and all the operating system. Interpreted line by line execution and user friendly or programmer friendly, which provides simple syntaxes. Yes. Now coming back here. What programming features Python has got? I said multiple programming language features. What languages features it has got? And what we'll be discussing as part of our course. Python has procedural oriented programming. It has got procedural oriented programming. Example like C language. Python has got like procedural oriented programming features like C language. It has got features of object oriented programming. Object oriented programming features. Object oriented programming like example It has got the features of scripting. Python has got the features of scripting features. Example like shell script. Example like shell script. And modular programming features. And modular programming features. Example like modular 3. So just like procedural-oriented, object-oriented scripting and modular, just like C language, like C++, like Java, like modular 3. I can develop different varieties of applications. So because of this multiple programming features, we call Python as a hybrid language. So two major programming languages used for enterprise applications creation. Python and Java are the two major programming languages used for enterprise applications creations. All right. But the Java programmers or developers are strictly restricted to use only this object-oriented programming features. This Java programmers or developers strictly restricted to use this object-oriented programming only. Without this object-oriented programming, there is no single Java programmer application. Compulsory, you need to write everything within this class and object. We need to write everything within the class in Java. Without class, there is no Java application or program. But in Python, without object oriented, with modular programming, we can write different varieties of applications. Yes. Scripting features like shell script. Python is one of the best scripting language with vast varieties of libraries towards scripting. Today, most of these technologies, they are writing automation scripts using Python like AWS, DevOps, and IoT, robotics, and even different high-end technologies. They are using Python as an implementation language like data science with Python, big data with Python, right? Spark with Python, like we call like PySpark, and modular programming. Because of this modular programming only, Python has got a great boom today. Because of Python has got modules concept. 89,300 inbuilt modules, 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got for different environments. 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got for different environments. Whatever environment you are from, Python is providing a module. Okay, thousands of modules it is provided. Yes. If I discuss more on these modules, understand here. Mm. For networking, for testing, for data science, for big data. So here, for data science especially, Python is providing many modules for data science environment. For data science. For data science, separate modules Python is providing for data science environment. For like NumPy, CP, Pandas, Matplotlib, CP, Scikit-learn, TensorFlow, right? In this way, many modules Python is providing, right, for this data science. Not only for data science, even for big data environment, right? Separate modules Python is providing, especially PySpark. Spark with Python, right? Yes. Not only for this, even for networking environment, for networking applications, Python providing it. Not only separate framework Python is providing for network environment, and for even for testing or for test cases. Python has got separate modules and even for operating system kinds of activities. The name of the module itself is OS. OS module. The name of the module itself is OS. The name of the module itself is OS. Import OS, OS. OS, right? Like listing out what is present in a particular directory, creating a directory, renaming a directory, deleting a directory. Yes, everything you can do by use OS. The name of the module is for each and every database. For every database, right? Python is providing a module. See, in other programming language, Python is connecting with database, lot of other things. But here, very simple, right? Just for example, to connect with Oracle database, Python wants to connect with Oracle. Python wants to store data within this Oracle and want to read data from Oracle. It wants to create table, inserts data, update all these operations it wants. Separate module like cx underscore Oracle is the name of the module, right? For Python to connect with database. Even not only for every database, Python is providing a module. For MySQL, PyMySQL, and for SQL Server, PyODBC. In this way, for every database, it is providing, right? Using which we can easily connect. And for each and every file format for Excel files. For Excel files, right? Especially for Excel, I want to create Excel workbook, Excel file. So just by writing Python code itself, we can create an Excel workbook. And we can create multiple sheets within the Excel, leading data from sheet 1, writing data to sheet 2. In this way, XLRD module, XLRD, an example of some. Even for CSV, comma separated values, JSON, JavaScript object notation, for XML, PDF files, writing Python code, PDF files we can be generated, we can create, we can read, we can write data to this PDF. Comma separated values, JSON files, XML files, PDF files. And for mathematical kinds of activities, we got math module. And for statistical operations, and for graphs, for generating graphs, especially for graphs. It's very simple generating graphs in Python, seeing it. So normal graph, bar graph, histogram, scatter plot, stack plot. Any types of graphs, it is very simple. In the tomorrow session, just I'll be briefing you how to generate a graph in Python with simple syntaxes. Just with 2-3 lines, we can generate a graph in Python. These are some of those, right? And Python real-time applications. Python real-time applications. What kind of applications are we developing today by using Python? Python mostly used for developing what kind of applications? Mostly used in creation of web application. Immediately you may ask, from last 20-25 years, Java, .NET, all these things are mostly used for developing web applications. Why again Python? So Python at a rapid speed, right? Python at a rapid speed, it can develop web applications using a framework like Django framework. Django framework has got many flexible features. It has got its own database like SQLite 3. It has got its own database and it has got its own application server, many flexible features. 40% of the code is automatically generated, right? So at a rapid speed, you can develop web applications using this Python, the Django framework. And majorly Python is used for automation applications using technologies, using automation applications using data science, IoT, DevOps. So many automation applications using Python. Example like data science, IoT, DevOps, right? Understand here, IoT. Talk about this IoT. It is a physical network or device embedded with software, sensors, electronics for exchanging data, for collecting data and controlling the things from the place where we are, right? In a simple way, these electronic devices connecting and communicating with each other. 90% of the coding here is done in Python. And if you talk about data science, everything deals with the data. Data has got experience, data has got future reference. Using data science, we perform data analysis, data predictions, data classifications, data clustering, data recommendations, pattern matching. So it's a blend of techniques. The main technique, what we see here is machine learning, right? The main technique, right? Machine learning, regression techniques, classification, clustering, recommendation, pattern matching, right? Yes. So for implementing all these techniques, we require a language. So Python is the mostly chosen or mostly used programming for implementing all this, right? Technique. Even for DevOps, right? Writing automation scripts using Python. Python is one of the best scripting language with vast varieties of libraries towards script. And one more major area where Python is mostly used in big data environment. In big data environment, you should have seen today the storage unit like KBs of data, you should have seen MBs or GBs or even TBs of data. But today data is generating in petabytes. 1 petabyte equal to 1024 TB. Already 1 TB is a large storage unit. 1 TB is a large storage unit. Today, like most of the applications are generating data, lot of applications generating huge data. For example, Facebook. What is the data generated by Facebook in a minute? How many posts and videos are getting circulated? Each and every post and video has to be stored. What should be the storage capacity of Facebook to handle all this data? In petabytes, right? Not in MBs or GBs. We talk about Google queries, everyone querying in the Google, and even Twitter tweets, which keeps on generating. YouTube videos upload, huge data, right? Gmail messages has to be stored of millions and trillions. Bank transactions or telecom transactions. So to handle this huge data and to process this huge data, we have got some big data technologies like if you heard about Hadoop, Spark, especially Spark, a very high speed processing technology using Python for its implementation for coding, right? We call it like PySpark. Yes, it's also used for big data environment. Scientific applications, right? For scientific applications, it's using CP, scientific Python. It is using package like CP, scientific Python, and even for numerical analysis. For numerical analysis, we have got NumPy, numerical Python. And apart from this, it is used for graphical user interface or for animations. Graphical user interface or for animations. TK Inter, TK Inter, PyQt. Next, like some examples of this, right? GUI based animations, and for especially for game development, right? For game development, especially for developing games in Python, as single user, multi-user online games. A separate framework given by Python like Pygame, even some separate PySoy, PyCara, and for 3D rendering libraries like PySoy, the some of the frameworks given by Python for developing games in Python. A lot of games getting generated in Python. For scheduling tasks, we have got Python providing Airflow for testing our test cases. For software development, software developers make use of Python as support language. For business application, Python is one of the best choice for developing e-commerce applications. Okay. And one of the hottest application of Python, database applications. Without database, there are no web applications. It has to connect with any database, right? Yes. Python can connect with any database like MySQL, Oracle, DB2, SQL Server, all these things. Web scraping. Scraping data from different websites, harvesting data or extracting data from different web scraping like URL, BS4 are examples of some, right? And for networking or network applications, especially for network applications, for network programming, right? Separate framework Python is providing like Twisted Python. It is a Python given by, it is a framework given by Python for developing network applications for network programming, right? Yes. CAD or 3D CAD applications, not only for computer applications, for electronics and civil environment, also Python has got modules, CAD applications or 3D CAD applications. And for audio and video, like many of audio or video. For audio and video applications, especially for audio and video, right? Already some applications got developed like team player, team player, C player are some examples, right? Yes. And apart from this, Python is also used embedded applications, The topmost embedded application like Raspberry Pi, which uses Python for its computation. Yes, and computer vision for face detection, object detection, color detection for this kind of projects implementation, right? Yes, Python is preferred. And apart from this, for data analysis, robotics with Python, like we see like huge packages and desktop applications or console applications, single user applications, right? These are some of those examples, right, where Python is mostly used. Web applications, animation applications, gaming applications, networking applications, embedded applications, CAD applications, database applications, software development, for testing, scheduling, gaming. Okay. So just who are using Python today? Who are using Python today? Top most applications. Top most applications built using Python. Who are using Python today and top most applications built using Python? Google, right? Google using Python for its web search system. Yahoo using Python. YouTube using Python for its video sharing service. The first web crawling is written in Java. It is too difficult. It was written in Python. YouTube using Python for its video sharing service. Facebook using Python. Instagram built using Python. The prime reason for Instagram to choose Python is Python practicality and its hybrid features. NASA using Python for its research and development activities. Uber pricing algorithm implemented using Python and ML. The other applications like Quora, Reddit, Quora, Reddit, Pinterest, Dropbox, Quora, Reddit, Pinterest, Dropbox are examples of those. Next, Netflix. The popular OTT platform like Netflix using Python for its security, automation, and subscription related things. Right? MMOG, massively multiplayer online games. And for Maya, a powerful 3D animation. Maya, a powerful 3D animation which uses Python script. Once again, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear? Is my voice clear to all? Once again, can anyone please confirm me? Yes. Yeah, thank you. Fine. Got enough confirmations. Thank you. iRobot for military and commercial operations. Python is preferred. BitTorrent using Python. And for hardware testing, hardware testing, right? Companies like IBM, Seagate, Qualcomm, all this they are using Python for hardware testing purpose. Once you check, right, just check in Google. Just open Google and check, right? Applications developed using Python, you say. Applications developed using Python. Say Dropbox, Instagram, game development, Reddit, Spotify, Pinterest, Quora, Uber Technologies, machine learning, right? See, many more are there. Meta, Facebook, Netflix, web development, software, data science, discuss all this, right? Yes. Yes. These are the various applications developed using, right? Using Python. And coming to this, right, discussions what we had till now, finally, reasons which makes Python super popular. Reasons, reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. First thing, most of the programmers or developers are attracted towards Python or migrating towards Python because of its very less coding, very less coding, not even 1/4 coding as compared with other programming. Not even 1/4 coding as compared with other programming, right? Simple syntaxes. Simple syntaxes given by Python, which looks like normal English statements. And Interactive mode, one more important feature of Python, interactive mode, which you cannot see in other programming languages. For example, at the bottom search panel, I'm typing CMD and press enter. Command prompt will be open. Here I'll type Python. I'll type Python here, and if I say enter, the Python version and the Python interpreter gets open. Here, any valid Python statement I can type and check, right? Yes. 3 plus 4, I'm asking. Sorry, 3 plus 4, 8. 3 plus 5, 8. 23 into 46, I'm asking, right? X is 10, Y is 4. What is X value? What is Y value? What is X plus Y? X minus Y, X into Y, X by Y, X into 2, X square, tens square, X equal to hello, X into 3 prints hello for 3 times, X into 5 prints hello for 5 times. Hello into 3 prints hello for 3 times, hello for 5 times. Yes. Okay, in this way, you can easily interact with Python statement by statement. No need to define any data type here, right? No need to define any data type. Just give me a second, right? Yes. So these are the very less coding, simple syntaxes, interactive mode. This kind of interaction you can see only in Python. You cannot see this kind of interaction in other programming languages. And multi-programming features. It has got a multi-programming, right? Yes. Multi-programming features it has got. Wide varieties of applications. Just now I discussed all those, right? Wide varieties of applications and many built-in libraries. Many built-in libraries. Thousands of modules. 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got, I said, right? For different environments. These are the reasons which makes Python super popular. And Python is the #1 ranked programming language today with diversified number of applications creations, mostly used in different high-end technologies, implementing different domains, right? Here. Now I'll open Google and just check it here, right? Okay. So within this Google, just I'm typing popular coding language, right? Yes. Yes. Popular coding language means, can you see here? Right. Can you see which one you got? Leading popular languages. Python stands first, highly favored for its readability and extensible libraries. Python is widely used in different environments. The talk of the industry today, like data science environment, artificial intelligence, machine learning, for web development, automations for different cases we discussed just now, right? So Python is mostly preferred, even JavaScript. So even people who go for Python full stack, right? Full stack Python, even I'm going to discuss JavaScript. As also has got more popularity, Python, JavaScript. So as part of this full stack, I'll be discussing Python core, advanced, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, the Django framework, Flash framework, MySQL, in this way. many things. I'll be just briefing you what I'm going to discuss. Just 2 minutes. I'll come back to this course content. And if you see that more results on this popular coding language, you can see Python stands first. Yes. Most popular programming languages, Python stands first. Next comes JavaScript. Python top 10 programming languages. Python stands number one ranked. Next second comes JavaScript. Python remains the most popular, right? Yes. Even if you see ranking wise, if you say ranking wise, number one ranked is Python, number two Java, and other programmings, right? Can you check here? Most popular programming languages of 2025. Python stands first, next comes Java, the other JavaScript, other things, right? And if you see rankings here, Python is the number one ranked. Can you see rank? Number one rank Python, number two Java, JavaScript. Emerging programming languages by popularity. Python stands first, next comes Java, JavaScript. Okay. Now, if you see in the industry, the mostly used programming, if you see this graph, right? A big graph, a big circle, can you see Python 30%? 1 second. This one, or you can see any other, right? One more. Okay. Python mostly used 30%. Second, Java 22%, C++ 13%, right? Python is mostly preferred, even if you see lakhs of jobs for Python, lakhs of jobs for Python, if you say Python jobs, because it is mostly used in different areas, right? So many jobs like Python jobs, you can see, right? Check it here, 2 lakhs, okay, 1 second. 2 lakhs 0 to 2,924. 2 lakhs 2,924 Python openings. So lakhs of jobs for Python, around 2 lakhs jobs. And even not only like Python, even like if you've got knowledge on this Python framework like Django, right? You can also check with the Django jobs. So people who has got knowledge on this Python framework are very less. Yes, Django jobs. Many thousands of jobs for Django framework. People who has comment on this, see 32,000 Django job vacancies in August. So thousands of jobs for this, right? Yes. And what I'll be discussing as part of this course, right? In brief, in depth, right? Yes. Check with this, right? So Python basics. What is Python? Why Python? Like history of Python, applications, features, advantages, versions, installations, flavors of Python, Python operations, modes of execution, interactive mode, batch mode, editors, IDs, data types, constants, variables, type conversions, comments in Python, escape sequences, strings, different operators, different types of operators, and IDs. I'm going to show you on different IDs, not on a single ID. And PyCharm, PyDev, Spider, Jupyter, VS Code, Eclipse, and even on Google Colab, I'll be showing you, right? Yes, without installing Python also, how we can write and execute the code. Flow control statements, looping statements, string indexing, string slicing, string functions, string methods, string special characters, collections, list tuples, sets, dictionaries, list indexing, list properties, list slicing, list functions, list methods, list addresses. Similarly for tuples, sets, dictionaries, in brief, and functions in Python, different categories, different arguments, default, non-default, keyword, non-keyword, And types of functions like lambda functions, filter functions, map function, reduce function. Okay. And modules in Python, different ways of importing, renaming, reloading, packages in Python, errors and exception handling, and file handling in Python, object-oriented programming concepts in brief, regular expressions, how to extract data from the given database connectivity, installation of one database, and Python date and time module, operating system module, right? Advanced concepts like iterators, generators, closures, decorators, CS, working with CSV, XML, JSON files, graphical programming like TK-Inter, Excel workbook, data analytics like Introduction to Data Science, Pandas model in brief, NumPy model in brief, and Matplotlib in brief. Especially these three modules, NumPy, Matplotlib, and Pandas. If you have got knowledge on that, so lakhs of jobs for that also. Check it, right? If you see the jobs for this NumPy, Pandas, and Mat, just check it. NumPy, Matplotlib, NumPy, Pandas, and Matplotlib jobs. Can you see? Yes. Can you see here? 1,84,000 NumPy job vacancies. 1,84,000 NumPy job vacancies. Pandas 48,000 Pandas job vacancies. So in this way, especially if you know about these three modules, so you can just check with other training sites, right? The course content as compared to this. So we'll be discussing in brief about this Pandas module, NumPy module in brief, and Matplotlib. These 30 topics in brief, it will be discussed for this Python 4 and advanced with many working examples. It's not like 45 hours course. I'll be spending around 70 hours with many working examples. Around 2 months will be the duration for this Python core and advanced. And people who wants to go for Python full stack, right? So Django framework in brief with many working with many web applications development. Around 15 applications will be developing right during this course. And one project I'll be discussing, and also UI technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, MySQL. So you can just check it right here. Yes. Python core and advanced around 70 hours, around 2 months, right? Around 6,000 is the course fee for it. UI technologies, like apart from this, people who go for Python core and advanced, people who go for Python full stack, UI technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Bootstrap, Django framework, on 15 application. One more framework I'll be discussing freely for this batch. Flask framework and MySQL, right? Topics from 2 to 6. That also takes 70 hours, right? And so Python 70 hours, framework 70 hours, totally 140 hours, 2 months for this Python and 2 months for this frameworks, totally 4 months. 6,000 is the course fee for this Python framework 7, totally 13. But if you are paying that, if you are taking the entire package with a single payment, it is 12,000, which will cover Python core, Python advanced, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, Flask, Django framework, MySQL, right? Yes. And okay. So let me make it okay clear about the timings of this batch also, right? Timing of this batch, first 1 week, it will start at 8 p.m. It will start first 1 week. Later after 1 week, it will be starting at 7 p.m. in the morning. Sorry, a.m. 8 a.m. First 1 week, it will start at 8 a.m. Later after 1 week, it will be at 7 a.m. Right? So before you go with the payment process, let's say about this, right? Uh, clear about the timings of this. And offerings from my side, you will be getting each and every session video, right? You'll be getting each and every session video, recorded video. Each session is recorded. You'll be getting the record video. Even if you are absent, right, you can just check with that and attend the next session, right? And clear soft copy of these notes, assignments and tasks to work so that you can build some confidence from that. WhatsApp group, a WhatsApp group I'll be creating, and you will be added to the WhatsApp where you can have direct interaction with me. Or even you can, if you got any errors, you can take snaps of it and post in the WhatsApp. Anybody can answer, I'll be answering it. Resumes and interview questions and live interactive hands-on sessions, especially the web development, web applications development using the Django framework. You will be doing parallelly along with me. If any errors, you will be sharing your screens. 300 plus code examples in Python, Core and Advanced, 15 plus applications in these frameworks. Apart from this, from DURGASOFT side, right, they are providing you yes, even if you see, and here I'll be discussing about different IDs, not on a single ID as compared with other training sites. I'll be discussing on different IDs like Jupyter, Spider, VS Code, PyCharm, and on this Collab, right? Even no need of any installation, directly on Collab you can work. And also like I'll be using with AI related tools. Later I'll be discussing about the AI tools used for this Python writing code. And from the DurgaSoft side, they said, as said, there is an offer given by the Unix or Linux with shell scripting. Around 100 videos, right? 120 videos they'll be providing freely to people. Okay. And also like MySQL, around 35 videos on this MySQL they're providing freely along with this. You'll be getting access to this means Unix Linux with shell scripting by Mr. Durga, right? Durga. Like around 120 videos, and MySQL videos of 35 videos you'll be getting freely accessed. Once you get enrolled, you'll be getting access to this if people who wants to go with this. And these are the other things. You'll be getting recorded videos of Python. All this, you'll be getting the recorded videos of all this Python, advanced HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, Django, Flask, all these things. Clear notes, assignments, tasks, resumes and interview questions. Yes. Any queries from your side? Tomorrow also at same time, everyone can attend the session. Same time using the same link to see more discussion on this. Any queries, you can go ahead with your queries, right, everyone?
Sir, actually fee is how much, sir, for the complete course? Python plus AI tools?
Yes. Only for Python, it is 6,000. That is Python Core Advanced. And including Python and all these UI technologies, Django, Flask, MySQL, all this is 12,000.
Okay, actually in the meeting it's saying 5,000 fee like that. It's not correct, sir.
No.
In the meeting invite, actually they said like text subject is at fee at 5,000 like that. It I mentioned. That's why I have a doubt.
No. That was without AI, right? So no. Just they are posted wrongly. You can see.
Python with AI, core and advanced fee just 5,000 like that. Mr. Vijay Sunder and Sagar. Vijay
Yes.
Sunder Sagar.
Yes, that was the previous one, right? Without AI, they are posting the same thing.
Oh, okay.
It's 6,000, right? This with AI, right? It is 6,000, and full stack it is 12,000.
Okay. With AI, Python core and advanced with AI 6,000, and
Yes.
if we want what is that, sir? Another one.
This batch, no. For this batch, it is 6,000. Is that, and this full stack is 12,000. Previously, that is without AI. We are running the batches previously. This with AI. First, we'll be learning all this, and later I'll be discussing.
Okay, so 6,000 for core and advanced with AI. Daily 8 a.m. for 1 week, and then later it will be 7 a.m. Right,
Yeah.
sir?
Yes, correct.
Okay, sir. Thank
So
you.
you can see in the chart, right? A big message is given by this online team. Yes, you can see the contact details of the online team, the course content you can see, right? Rate is given about the payment here. You said in the Zoom chat.
In the email, the Zoom invite came, right, sir?
Okay, okay. Zoom.
In the invite, actually, demo and then
Okay,
Python with
okay,
AI.
okay, fine.
There actually mentioned 5,000. That's why I
Okay,
have doubt.
fine. Any other queries you got, anyone, right?
Hi, sir. In the course content which you have shared, you have not mentioned any AI tools.
Yes, yes. So here we'll be using like ChatGPT, Perplexity, Gemini, and this Cloud, right? We'll be using those things. I'll be showing you
Use,
about,
okay.
yes, I'll be showing
Any
you about
connections also, sir, like a PostgreSQL with Python, that also is not mentioned in the course.
which one?
Connection between Python and SQL server like that.
Connection within, okay, I'm just using, just in the course content, you can check it, right? One second. So here, Python and database connection. Python and database connection is discussed as part of this Python core and advanced concepts. So here, if you say database connectivity, installation of MySQL database and connecting with MySQL database, how we can connect with database and how to install the database related Python module. And just by writing a Python script, right? How can I create, just by, I'll write some Python code and I'll execute it. A table should be created automatically in the database. Go and check in your
Database.
database, table should be created. By writing Python code, if I execute it, go and check data should have been inserted. Go and check in the database, data will be inserted. By writing Python code, I need to drop a table. By writing Python code, I need to delete the rows from that. By writing Python code only, I need to control all these things. Not only this, with combination of with OS module also, right? I will,
Yes.
by writing Python code, I need to create a directory. Within that, I need to create a Python file or any other files I need to create within that. So automatically by writing Python code, the folders has to be created. Within that files I need to create. Within that I need to insert data. I need to read data, everything. Either if you talk about the files or if you talk about the tables, that I need to, by writing Python code only, I need to connect. For files, file handling, I'll be discussing. For the tables creations like Python and database connection, right? How Python can
Yes.
create tables, insert everything by writing Python code, and also how it can retrieve data from databases and files will be discussed. Yes.
Yes. If I took full course means like what will be the duration?
Yes. So here, if you take 1 second, one more thing. Here, 4 months, for around 4 months to 4.5 months it takes for this entire course, like what we are discussing. So, frankly speaking, there are three courses involved here: Python, Core and Advanced. UI Technology is a separate course, right? And Django framework is a separate, this is separate course. So totally we'll be covering all this. So it's a fees of 12,000 if you're paying at a time. But and if you feel that the 4.5 months is too long, even Monday to Friday you'll be having classes on this Python core and advanced. Saturdays and Sundays there'll be some weekend batches available, right? On this 2 hours on this Saturday and 2 hours on Sunday, totally 4 hours per week on these things. Because whenever core Python is discussed, UI technologies will be discussed in the Saturdays and Sundays morning, where by the time you complete this core Python, this UI technologies gets completed. It takes 1 month to complete. It takes 1 month to complete. You may ask, there is no prerequisite for this. No need of any Python knowledge for this HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So this will can be dealt parallelly. By the time you start advanced Python, this will be discussed. The weekends, which you want to do it parallelly, you can complete in less. Hence, within 2.5 to 3 months, you can complete it. If you are unable to spend 4 months, right? Yes.
Yes,
Otherwise,
sir.
people who wants to do one after the other also, you can do. Once you got enrolled, you can attend any of my batch. The resume preparations, all these things I'll be discussing. I said, right? Resumes and interview-based questions. And people who want to develop applications, this especially this hands-on sessions will be there on that. We will be doing parallelly along with me during the sessions for this Django and Flask web development, right? Not listening to the sessions. If you got any errors, you will be sharing your screen in the Zoom. Yes, and rectifying the errors also are important. Right? So tomorrow I'll just show you people who are from non-programming or zero programming, right? People who are from non-programming or zero programming. Tomorrow just I'll show you some Python snippets so that you can understand how simple the Python statements, just like normal English statements. Yes. Yes, Virendra, right? Category, right? It's like, see, many working examples I'll be discussing, right? How to build the code, not like just explaining this topic, right? How to build the code, right? How to build the code by yourself with many examples and assignments. Around 200 plus assignments tasks will be provided. Should be able to perform those. At the end of the course, you'll be getting great command on this Python, right? You will be getting the total grip and command on this. So for every statement I type, you people will be responding. That is what interactive sessions means. It's not like just typing and going. Each and every statement I'll be typing the coding. You will be interacting. For every statement I type, immediately you will be responding. Whether your answers are correct or wrong, you will be responding, right? Because Python is an interpretation language, line by line execution. For every line, the output. Just I was showing you right here. In every line, you will get that output. Same way, every in the coding part, when we start with the coding, for every statement I type, you will be responding what will be the output of it. And for this web applications, hands-on. So with this knowledge, right, you'll be getting great command for this. And for job assistance, there is a separate portal available for durgasofts.com. You can check in that, right? Yes, only.
So actually, my doubt is like, like, will you explain with the basic examples or like complex level examples? Because I have already enrolled for the full stack with other faculty, so I have faced some issues. So that's the reason I have joined here. So Nazir, like your admin Nazir, like recommended to join the Vijay sir like
Okay.
demonstrations. So that's the reason I'm asking you. So
Yes, yes.
are we going with the basic examples or like with the complex level examples for every session, like for every content that you
Yes, yes.
mentioned? Yeah,
You're talking about Python Core Advanced or web applications?
yeah, entire sir, entire total full
Yes,
stack.
yes.
I'm
So
talking about entire.
that's why I'm not saying like 40 hours or 45 hours course for Python. I'm saying 70 hours. That's why it is time taking. Around 70 hours will be spending on Python. Not like in a hurry burry with discussing some basic exam. 70 hours I said here, and even totally 140 hours I'll be spending, right? It's not like it takes 140 or 150 hours I'll be spending. Not like just like 45 hours or 50 hours completing the course and go. So all the sessions will be interactive, and you can at any point you can unmute and you can ask the queries. Now also or during the sessions also you will be kept in unmuted status. Generally, like other training sites, only at the last 5 minutes, 10 minutes they'll be asking you to ask the queries. For total 1 hour session, right, you will be kept in unmuted. Immediately you can ask query then and there, because I am asking you to respond for every line, right? So you'll be kept in total session, you'll be kept in unmuted status. Any point you can immediately ask your query, or during that applications creations also, whenever you get error, immediately you can say, or you can share the screen, right?
And also, I want to know that like, can I expect any exercises based on the session, like everyday exercises?
Yes, yes, that's what I'm saying. Without you asking, right? Assignments and tasks are compulsory to build, because you need to build your own code. Then only you will get confidence from your level, right? For every topic wise assignments will be provided. You need to work on that. So only thing is attending the sessions regularly, interacting in the sessions, and spending time for the practicals, right? That you will be fetching. See, one thing, people, okay, AI based, okay, what AI cannot explain you the code. One thing is, okay, later I'll be showing you with AI how we can perform all this, but you'll be getting the codes, you'll be getting all the things, but it cannot explain the code line by line. So first we'll be dealing with all these things, right? You need to understand the fundamentals, basics. Many modules are there. Thousands of modules Python has got, but not that mostly used modules which we'll be using for regular usage. And domain specific modules are there. There are many people who update for Python. Some people from data science background, some people from big data background, from testing background, from different other backgrounds, they'll be learning Python. Later, after learning Python, after working with modular programming modules, right? you'll be getting idea. See, how to get help on a module, how to get help on a particular functionality within the module, how to import, different ways of importing, renaming, reloading, right? All that we'll be learning. Later, you can explore any domain specific models by yourself. And also as part of the course, you'll also learn how to develop how to create your own modules in Python, right? Yes. That's what I'm saying. During the sessions, you should keep responding. You should keep interacting. Whether your answers are correct or wrong, keep responding. Keep any query, any small query or big query, just that query will be answered to all. Right. Yeah. Any other queries you got? Yes. Tomorrow also, same time at 8 o'clock, using the same link that you can attend to see more discussion, right? Yes. Okay. What Okay, fine. So if I'm done with the queries, if there are no other queries, I'm signing off for now. Meet you tomorrow, same time at 8 o'clock using the same link, right? So for the 4 sessions, you can attend and you can see how the training goes, right? For the next 3 more sessions, everyone can attend the session, like they are free sessions I'm providing, and you can just check that. Yeah, fine. Thank you all for your time. Thank you. Meet you tomorrow. Bye.